Hello VC, coming at you again for another video. First, I would like to give a shout out to Dude 1973 and the Michigan Wolverines Go Blue Final Four versus Loyola Chicago today. My family's from Michigan and I spent some of my childhood in Michigan, so nice to find a fellow Michigander, so to speak, in the VC. The main point of this video is I like to hopefully start a thread. Get some people's thoughts. I don't know how successful it's going to be, but the idea for this thread came from a video I saw last night from two guys that I don't think are in the vinyl community, but they were giving their review of their recent show they went to, the Saxon Judas Priest concert. And they said they loved the show. Their only disappointment with the show was that Judas Priest came out with such a brilliant album, Firepower, but they only played 3 songs off of it. And Saxon, like more than half of their set was compiled of things from their newest record. And there are a lot of people that complained about when Iron Maiden was touring for the Book of Souls that they said they played too much of the album. My thoughts on this subject depends on the band and depends on the latest album that they put out. Like I mentioned, for those of you who saw my review of the Nickelback show I recently attended about a month ago, I said I was disappointed. The only song they played from their newest album was the title track, Feed the Machine. There was a couple more I'd like to I've heard off of that. Most of the time when I go to a concert, I wouldn't mind hearing, the good tracks off the newest album and and the older stuff. Like bands like the Scorpions, Def Leppard, and that ilk, who I've seen many times. I wish they would mix up some of the older stuff, put some things in that haven't been done in a while, give some variety to the set. So it makes spending the money they ask nowadays for concert tickets worth it. Instead of hearing the same old thing over and over again, might as well just stay home and play the CD, the vinyl, whatever format you happen to have the music in. In September, I'm going to go see Metallica, and I've not seen Metallica but once before, so I'm hoping, if I can talk, to have a good, mix. I mean, there's a lot of older stuff that I would like to hear that I haven't, such as Fade to Black, Seek and Destroy, Welcome Home Sanitarium, Leper Messiah, Disposable Heroes, on down the line. So what are your thoughts on concert set lists? Are you happy with hearing the same old hits every time? Do you want them to be like you're touring for such and such an album, play off of that album? Basically trying to get people's thoughts on things. One of my greatest joys of being a music lover is going to concerts. I've taken voice training. I hope to be able to sing in a covers band sometime. 80s rock covers band, that sort of thing. More so of a hobby than a job. because I don't think I'd ever be able to sing for a living. But I just want to hopefully get people's thoughts on live performances and everything, what they want to hear, what they feel they'll hear to get their money's worth. Um, Vinalizer, I know you're going to your first big gig in a couple months when you see Maiden. Hope you have a fantastic time at that show, and looking forward to hearing your thoughts on the show after it's done. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, get out of here, and upload this thing, and hope to hear people's thoughts. Happy Easter, VC.